All right, I know Wisconsin week. That's one of the big weeks on the schedule. You look at that one each year. Do we play Wisconsin? Where's it at? This year it is at Wisconsin. I'm going to buzz through the preview here, although I'm already rambling on a little bit and haven't even got going. Maybe I won't buzz through the preview. Maybe I'll give the preview a little love because Saturday night, not going to be able to watch the game. I know. There's not a whole lot of things that'll get in between me and a Buckeyes game, but a P-Fish concert is one of them. Fantasy football draft, although I suppose I could watch and draft. But I will not be able to watch. Hopefully, I probably cannot avoid any spoilers until Sunday night, so I'll probably be getting updates throughout the game. Hopefully, they are not bad updates. I mean, I don't know, man. I might not get updates. I take that back. I'm not accepting updates during the show. I mean, I can't be sitting there supposedly getting down to the second set, and then I'm hearing, oh my God, 20-12. What's going on? 4 field goals? But I don't know if that's going to be the scenario or not. On to the game, for crying out loud. So Wisconsin, their defense, ever since that 59-0, that was the number one thing they worked on. That next morning, they got out the book. They're like, all right, so who the hell can we bring in here to stop an Ohio State offense? This isn't going away tomorrow. 59-0 did not feel good. The defense has been building ever since that game, and it looks like, they're hitting a peak right now. It's early in the season. They just coming off a loss, but holding Michigan to 14 points, even in a loss, looked pretty impressive there. They had a couple of cupcakes on the schedule. They played at Michigan State, I believe. They beat LSU in the opener. Although LSU and Michigan State, those wins not looking as nice. As an offense, though, you would expect, obviously, they're leaning more on the running game. As a passing team, they're still under 1,000 yards total passing. They have more interceptions than they do touchdown passes. Their leading rusher, while he's got some decent yardage, he's only averaging 3.9 a carry. And, they got some other backs mixing in some carries here and there. Not a whole lot of long runs this year. Several of their running backs, long runs in the 20 range. They'd have one guy bust off a 35-yard touchdown. So they're looking to win. They're leaning on the running game and a defense this year. That's a trap for the Buckeyes right there, keeping the Buckeyes offense off the field. The Buckeyes offense stutters again at all, just a little bit. A couple of 3-and-outs are not going to be good. You're thinking Wisconsin's going to try to put together 4- and 5-minute drives and then a 3-and-out. Nah. Buckeyes defense is deep, but you don't need a lot of those. So hopefully we can get the Buckeyes running game, nothing to, Now, the Wisconsin defense, although they're going to bring it, Buckeyes' running game much better than Wisconsin's running game. And at this point, the Buckeyes are leaning on the running game as well. They need a receiver. Noah Brown looked great against Oklahoma, but they need him or somebody to step up. They can't just keep depending on Wilson, Samuel, Weber every week. That's it. J.T. Barrett having to run the ball. At some point, they got to have a receiver that they can turn to, or even a tight end step up. Noah Brown probably the guy. Once again, Corey Smith out with an injury. A couple of years back, it looked like he might have been the guy of the future. Now it's just looking like, I don't know if Corey Smith has much of a future with the Buckeyes. So let's get around to how it's going to go. I expect a much lower scoring game. I don't know about 14-7 like it was in the Michigan game. I got to believe even on a bad day against a good defense, the Buckeyes can score more than 14 points, you would think. You can't allow Wisconsin's defense to score, and then going way back, oh man, Wisconsin led the game, returning a kick for a touchdown. Again, a night game at Camp Randall. Can't have that. Special teams has got to lock them down. Allow no turnovers from JT, no interceptions. This is the kind of game they need, and if they get that kind of game, which in this environment, this young team, I'm concerned. They're not going to get a perfect game. In a perfect scenario where the special teams and the offense doesn't turn the ball over, special teams defense plays well, I think they can go up there, they can beat Wisconsin, I don't know, 34-14, something like that. That's on a good day. So this could be a bit of a struggle. I'm saying Buckeyes 27, Wisconsin 13. I don't know how that's a whole lot different than my perfect day score, but it could be ugly at times. Maybe the Buckeyes get a late score to pull away. It'll be close in the first half, no doubt about it. I'm convinced of that. Although it'd be nice if Ohio, oh man. Hey look, the 59-0, I thought they had no shot, and they went out and they won by 59. What score did I just predict? Don't hold me to that score. Just a rough estimate of how I think the game's going to go. I think it's going to be a close game, all right? And unfortunately, like I said, I'm not watching the game live this week. And Probably means there won't be any recap because by the time I get around to it Sunday night or Monday morning, who cares? We're on to the next one. Woo! Alright, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see ya. I'm FZappa20. Of course, you know that. Just tell other people that don't know that. Be like, hey man, you know FZappa20? Alright, that's long enough.